everyone. Let's get started. This is Luto. We are in chapter 3. We are going to try our best to get scared today. I've tried to get myself where I needed to be to scare myself multiple times in the previous installment, chapter 1 and 2. The game seems to want to be a puzzle game. It wants to be a jump scare game. It wants to be... I'm not quite sure. It hasn't scared me yet. It's more or less just kept me in suspense. I have not really felt a sense of dread. The only game that's really done that to me and that I've actually had to stop playing was a game called PT. It was a playable teaser. Hideo Kojima and Konami were working on it with Guillermo del Toro. And the teaser, which was essentially a demo of you walking through an L-shaped hallway endlessly in loops, was very scary. Like, it was present and on top of you, the entity, the thing that was chasing you, you couldn't see it. And there were instances of where you could see it. It feels like this game is trying to be playable teaser. It has a lot of those elements. You're going in loops in the same room, the same space. It does change it up a little bit more with like different configurations of what seems like the same thing, and it sometimes has a downward motion loop versus just the circle loop. Rooms do open, but they're closed. It is very much a ode or a homage or a nod, if you will, to playable teaser, which was from Hideo Kojima. Now, if you look at this screen, and I said this on the first stream, if you look at this stream, this reminds me of another Hideo Kojima game, Death Stranding. Black silhouetted figures way out in the distance as a backdrop to a desolate landscape. The character's name, wait for it, the character's name is Sam. So, this is either a bow to Hideo Kojima, like, hey, we like your games, we're going to use a lot of the stuff that we see in Death Stranding. It just seems weird to me, this particular image. Those are dark silhouetted figures in the background, and the character's name is Sam. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Dried Moss, and I like to play games. I also like to take requests to play games. I got myself into gacha games from a request from a viewer, Bear, and she got me into gacha games. So now I play all the Hoyo versus games. I probably need to start streaming those a little bit more. I might do some of that streaming maybe Thursday, because I have a lot of backlogged Hoyoverse quests to get out of the way. Alright. So yeah, Chapter 3. If you'd like to see Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, I have those up on the channel. I'll keep those there for a while. I'd say probably no more than 10 years. I don't think I've ever erased any of my YouTube videos. Well, actually I have. I've erased ones that I started streaming and the stream didn't go all that well. So again, this is Chapter 3. Alright, so I start in this area. I guess I could go in any direction. A sandstorm will approach me, and then I can mash the R1 button to resist the storm. Now, I will try to go somewhere for shelter, and again, I'm just mashing the button. And I don't think you're really supposed to get to any kind of shelter. I didn't even realize that you could do this in Chapter 1. When I first started the game, I just walked forward until the sandstorm overtook me, and I saw the resist button. So it's not as if I'm going here to do anything. I'm not reaching anything. Now it's taken over, even though I'm mashing the button as fast as I was. So just kind of let it overtake you, and then into the depths of hell we go. Alright, my snack of choice here is a mixture of pretzels and carrots. I do enjoy pretzels, salted pretzels. I'm currently eating Dot's Homestyle Pretzels Honey Mustard. So these are seasoned pretzels. But when I eat those pretzels and then chase that with a nice cold crisp carrot, which I just about dropped, that's pretty good. Or vice versa. Eat the carrot, chase it with the pretzel. Okay. So right into chapter 3. Now, I think what we'll do is play this stream's length will be this chapter. Now this thing right here spurts every time I walk past it. Or at least the first time I walk past it in a loop. But let's see if it activates again. No, it does not. Now I'm waiting for the time where I come around this corner and see the thing or whatever it is that is supposed to be scaring me. Alright, I'm going to turn the audio up just a little bit here. So just like playable teaser, things change as you kind of move through the space. Playable teaser though was sort of an infinite loop where this kind of can cut through and take you to different areas, which are the chapters. But there is a not a demand of the player, but an ask of the player. Certain requirements that you have to meet. Do you miss your childhood? So there is a narrator, which I thought was kind of weird at the beginning, but he's really just narrating this part. Sam gets ready to go to work as usual. A new day awaits him. Sam looks in the mirror, turns around, and leaves the bathroom. The sound of the air freshener startles him as he walks down the corridor. See, this is exactly what I just did. Sam gets ready to go to work as usual. A new day awaits him. He goes downstairs, picks up the house keys from the bowl on the phone table, and walks out the front door. Over black. Title, Thursday. Sam looks into the mirror, turns around, and leaves the bathroom. The sounds of the air freshener startles him as he walks down the corridor. Sam gets ready to go to work. As usual, a new day awaits him. He goes downstairs, picks up the house keys from the bowl on the table, and walks out the front door. Over black. Title, Friday. Interior house, sunset. Like, go to your room. Like, this is an endless loop, right? I'm supposed to go down. The family's moving, or something's going on that they're not staying in this house. Maybe it's...
Sam gets ready to go to work as usual. A new day awaits him.
Hey! Walk over, pick up my keys, go out the front door. And that starts whatever loop. Tuesday. I don't know why the mirror is broken every time. I think one of these times I'm gonna turn this way, go out the door, or if I decide to turn this way, and there is there's these figures that stand under sheets, and the sheets are visually moving. All right. Chapter 3, one more time. Spray. On cue. Try to open up the door. I guess maybe the kids' room. Can't get in there. Kind of a weird, unable to read. Do you miss your childhood? Somewhat difficult to read. I like games that have figures standing still. That scares me more than the things that are chasing you that you can see. But for me, in the games, and even in some VR,
Sam gets ready to go to work as usual. A new day awaits him.
a new day awaits him. Maybe. One time the door didn't open, and that kind of sent me into a endless loop, or the vertical loop. I've come down here a couple of times. Audio I've also found is not great. I actually have one of those. That's what's current. Something very similar, if not identical to this. It's metal. Maybe a little bit bigger though. Is holding my camera right now. And you can see here that he's been writing the story. It's just like over and over and over again the same thing. So now it makes sense about the narrator. Lie was a theme from the first one. I'm not sure what the Spanish connection is. I'm using these like flashcards to learn Spanish. It's just, I don't know if I can close doors that I've opened. Very limited interaction. Oh, also, when you dial 911 or you hit this SOS, it shakes. You can also so I hear this shaking, but nothing, right? Out the front door I go. And then something will change. And I think it gets up to Thursday. Thursday is the day that I spend, I guess, doing more, or maybe it's Friday. So I'm going to try to move my chat box around here a little bit. We're just working in OBS in studio mode. All right. So I've got a good chat up on a couple of sides here. All right. Turn around, nothing there. Looking. Also, I forget what I paid for this particular game. I think I paid $12.99. It was on sale. I was going to say Chapter 3 again. Spray! Yay! I will say there was a figure draped with the white sheet draped over it that was trying to scare me, so I just approached it, and it actually did a nice turn and then went into a room, or the entire room went dark so I could see if it actually went into a specific direction. So I'm picking this up again. Read. Sam. It looks like I can still read it. Go to your room. So I understand what it's saying, go to my room. I don't know where that room is. Like this room, I don't think it's ever been opened. Like the spray does kind of startle, but I'm not fearful of it. It's sort of like an explosion going off, I guess, nearby. This is more of an annoyance. But explosion nearby. An explosion a safe distance from you, but you can hear it, and you're like, what the heck was that? Now, it does say go to your room. I don't know how many times I'll go through this loop.
Sam gets ready to go to work as usual. A new day awaits him.
There was one time where I pushed the pause button, went into the options, went into sound. I did want the voice to be a little bit louder. Then I got out, and I go to general, subtitle size, sensitivity, don't know what that means, subtitles background, no. Camera swing, we have that, yeah, cool. Back, controls, there they are. And I exited, and then the narrator would say, Sam for some reason stood completely still for a few seconds. But that narrator is just sort of the, I don't know if it's a radio announcer loop that the PT did, but it's really just duplicating everything that PT did. So many games tried to do that. This one does a pretty good job of it, though. But I think until I see the thing that's after me, I think it's definitely building suspense. Building suspense. I need to get a couple of these to organize my paperwork. I have a horrible system right now. It's just an accordion folder. But I have to pull that entire thing out. To get to the things I need. Guess I'll just go out. Like, it says go to your room. I thought maybe that's what it wanted, but I don't know why I keep starting. Okay, I have home keys. What if I take those keys and then go back to the room that they say, or that I just kind of handle shakes, but nothing else. Now I need to turn this corner. There'd be something standing at the end of the hall. Okay, there's not. See, I have the keys now. This one. See? Nothing. See, there's that spray again. It's a weird shadow raining effect. This is just storage. Alright, so I picked up the keys and then the window's open. There's nothing. Yeah, so, okay, here's what I would say. Anybody developing these types of games, you have such a small space that you worked in here. Very, very small space. You've handcrafted all of these objects. Or you've used a preset. I mean, it's using Unreal, right? And I'm sure Unreal has some preset book shapes, and you probably add the binding and all that stuff, but you still create that stuff. Now, if they've taken this certain book set here, so we got big book, small, sorry, thick, thin, thick, thick. So we have a thick, thin, thick, 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 thin, thick, nope. Do we have this order of books again? I'd say for the most part they, oh wait, here we go, right here. Yeah, this whole set of books right here is duplicated right here. The entire set. Yeah. It looks like maybe they sized it down a little bit or scooted it forward. I'm going to say that this set is slightly bigger than this set. They just kind of scaled it down a little bit. But let's say that they crafted this one. And heck, all three of those. All three of the book sets at the top are the exact same sets. They just copy paste, copy paste. But did they craft this set at least once, or all the books? Who knows? It looks like they've also taken this Renaissance book with a space in it to gray book. Like probably this set right here is duplicated here. Okay, but whatever. They've crafted this stuff. It's an object that you've placed there. Why can't I at least take that object and like duplicate it? I don't have to pull it from the world, but you want to examine this? Okay, then we'll duplicate that object and then put a 3D version of it in there that you can spin in front of you. You don't have to pull it away from the world, because then it has to, I guess, render a thing that is empty there. It just duplicates it like you've... I don't know how to describe it, but like if I go down here, this box, I select on it, and it duplicates the item for a spinnable version of itself that you can't take away, but at least I can explore it. Like, let me look at this box. It's an object there. Let me look at those books. It's an object. Let me look at this picture. Okay? It's almost as if I'm picking it up, but then not picking it up. I don't understand how that is difficult to do. Like this particular picture. Let me... I think that probably is examinable enough. But this lamp, let me... I don't know. Or maybe... Okay, I got sort of a glitch in the art. No, I passed through this thing. I was like, wait, was I getting glitches? Maybe after the player plays it one time, then let them go back and explore if you're trying to like create a specific setting. Okay, I can hear the air moving through there. Plate. See this thing right here? Just let me duplicate it in front of me, and then maybe the screen goes completely black, and then it's just the object. That would really make me want. Like I don't seem to care about any of this. Maybe in the puzzling system, it's a requirement to interact with, but I kind of want to build something this in my house. At the top of my it's not like a massive column here. It's just up here, and then right here is the stairs up. But at the top of the stairs, I also have this sort of inlet space with a window at the top. I kind of want to make something like this. It's a nice like place to put stuff. I think I'm going to do something like that. Okay, there's no reason for me to go up there, I don't think. I'm trying to find like what the interaction requirement is. Now, if I knew there were things to always interact with, maybe I'd look at everything. But it's not as fun, like, oh, there's nothing to do there, there's nothing to do there, there's nothing to do here, there's nothing to do on the floor. It would be, I don't know, and they're trying to create a mood. So this says 2019. See if any of this matters. Imagine I could go down there again. It might, like, I guess that is my room. I guess let's pick up the phone. Something. Need a voice to come through. So it says 555-1462. I don't know, those numbers are very unclear. Can I call the pizza place? 555-1. Gosh darn it. I'm going to say 1830. It actually rings.
Ciao! You've reached Penuto's Pizza. Unfortunately, we're not open right now because someone hasn't come to work yet. Thanks again!
Okay, at least it was something. I can't really make out the numbers printed on the phone. Like 5551. One 762. I don't know. Oh. Do I work here? Is that where I work? Is that why I have so many pizza boxes? Because I work at the pizza shop? Alright, let's go downstairs again. Well, I was progressing in days though, right? So this next one should be Wednesday or Thursday. Alright, now something new should happen, right? Puff. Thursday, Friday. Okay, so I just need to get to Friday. Let's just go to Friday.
Sam gets ready to go to work as usual. A new day awaits him.
Then we get to Friday. Pick up the keys. Friday. Okay. So on Friday, go to your room. Alright, this should be the day. Something more. Puff. Alright, we got a little bit of a...
Is it open? He enters his room, but immediately senses that something is not right. This
Why?
is not his room.
Why? Why is it not my room? Wow. They're using George Romero's name? You gonna watch the whole movie? Clear I will. There's a very bright light. I wonder if that's purposefully done so that they can move something across my field of view.
They ought to make the day the time changes, the first day of summer.
What?
Well, it's 8 o'clock and it's still light.
A lot of good the extra daylight does us. Now, we've still got a 3-hour drive back. We're not going to be home until after midnight.
Well, if it really bugged you, Johnny, you wouldn't do it.
You think I want to blow Sunday on a scene like this? You know, I figure we're either going to have to move Mother out here or move the grave into Pittsburgh.
She can't make a trip like this.
Oh, I don't know that she can. Is there any of that candy left?
No.
Look at this thing. We still remember. I don't. You know, I don't even remember what the man looks like.
Johnny, it takes you 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes to put the wreath on the grave and 6 hours to drive back and forth. Mother wants to remember, so we trot 200 miles into the country and she stays at home.
Well, we're here, John, all right?
Back on? Oh. Ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen, we're coming back on the air after an interruption due to technical problems.
There's nothing wrong with the radio. Must have been the station.
Which row is it in?
Well, there's no one around.
Well, it's late. You'd gotten up earlier.
Oh, look, I already lost an hour's sleep when the time changed.
I think you complain just to hear yourself talk. There it is.
I wonder what happened to the one from last year. Each year we spend good money on these things. We come out here and the one from last year's gone.
Well, the flowers die, and the caretaker or somebody takes them away.
Yeah, a little spit and polish. You can clean this up. Sell it next year. Wonder how many times we bought the same one. Hey, come on, Barb. Church was this morning, huh? Hey, I mean praying's for church, huh? Come on.
I haven't seen you in church lately.
Well, there's not much sense in my going to church. Do you remember one time when we were small, we were out here? It was from right over there. I jumped out at you
Why
from
is he
behind the
putting
tree,
on
and Grandpa got all
gloves?
excited, and he shook his fist at me and he said, "Boy, you be damned to hell." Remember that? Right over there. Well, you used to really be scared here.
Johnny,
You're still afraid.
stop it now. I mean it.
Is this driving gloves or something?
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're
That's an
acting
interesting
like a
trophy.
child.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.
He'll hear you.
Here he comes now. I'm getting out of here.
Johnny.
Just left him there. Oh, so now she's blocked herself in. Oh. I keep wanting to say something about the light that is on the TV that's blaring from the reflection, but I'm wondering if that will signify something in the background. Or something will stand behind me and then put that light away. That would be a pretty freaky... That would be great, actually. Like, this whole time it's just been there. And then now it's completely gone because something is standing behind me watching with me. And it moves a little bit, like the light will come back. It's like, wait a second. That's a long portion of the movie. Is it gonna be the whole thing? No way it's gonna be the whole thing, right? But I'm gonna sit back and enjoy. Great camera angles. Now see, I can clearly see the bed in the background, the light from the window in the room I'm sitting in. I'm wondering, is this house isn't his house, is it? Did they model a house after this?
Don't worry about him, I can handle him. Probably be a lot more of them as soon as they find out about us. Truck is out of gas. This pump out here is locked. Is there a key? We can try to get out here if we can get some gas. Is there a key? I suppose you've tried this. Do you live here? gotta get out of here. We have to get where there's some other people. Maybe we better take some food. I'll see if I can find some food.
She's gonna end up killing that guy, isn't she?
What's happening? What's happening?
Two of them. There are two of them out there. Have you seen any more around here? I can take care of those two. I know you're afraid, but we have
I
to.
don't know. What's happening?
Intelligent? He's gonna go back in there and she's gonna be dead. Oh wow.
I know we're in here now.
Oh, I thought she was one.
Don't look at it.
Slow and shambling in the early days, but then they become sprinters and shamblers and bloaters and... So you're gonna burn it on the porch? Burn your house down? It would be awesome if something came into the room and sat down right there. That's the perfect spot to show me.
Get some more lights on in this house.
Of course, now I can't see it, but...
Why don't you see if you can find some wood, some board, something about a fireplace, something we can nail this place up. Oh, God damn. Look, I know you're afraid. I'm afraid too. But we have to try to board the house up together. Now, I'm going to board up the windows and the doors. Do you understand? We'll be all right here. We'll be all right here until someone comes to rescue us. But we'll have to work together. You'll have to help me. Now, I want you to go in and get some wood so I can board the place up. Do you understand? Okay? Okay?
I keep looking at the reflection in the TV just to see if maybe something is revealed. And the sticky note says, do they have names? I forget what their names were. So they're barricading themselves in. Now I heard a creaking floor in my headphone. I don't know if that's my room or the TV. Two nails, huh?
No, that's wrong. I want you to pick out some nails. Pick out the biggest ones you can find. There, this room looks pretty secure. If we have to, we can run in here and board up the doors. Won't be long for those things be back pounding their way in here. They're afraid now. They're afraid of fire. I found that out. You know a place back down the road called Beekman's Diner? Anyhow, that's where I found that truck I have out there. There's a radio in the truck. I had jumped in to listen to it when a big gasoline truck came screaming right across the road. But there must have been 10, 15 of those things chasing after it, grabbing and holding on. Now, I didn't see them at first. I could just see that the truck was moving in a funny way. And those things were catching up to it. The truck went right across the road. Slammed on my brakes to keep from hitting it myself. It went right through the guardrail.
Are you gonna sit down there right next to the window and then she'll get pulled through?
I guess the driver must have cut off the road into that gas station by Beekman's Diner. It went right through the billboard.
Yeah, go ahead, sit down. Right next to the... Oh, was it a window? No, it wasn't a window. Sit down in a big cushy chair.
The truck was going to explode or what? Still hear the man screaming. This thing is just backing away from it. I looked back at the diner to see if there was anyone there who could help me. It was when I noticed that the entire place had been encircled. There wasn't a sign of light left except by now there were no more screams. I realized that I was alone with 50 or 60 of those things just
It's very impressive that
standing there,
it's
staring at me.
the full length of the film.
I started to drive. I just plowed right through them. They didn't move. They didn't run or just stood there staring at me. I just wanted to crush them. They scattered through the air like bugs.
We were riding in the cemetery. Johnny and me.
Johnny. Should I write this down?
We came to put a wreath on my father's grave. Johnny and he said, "Can I have some candy, Barbara?" We didn't have any. And oh, it's hot in here. Hot. And he said, "Oh, it's late. Why did we start so late?" And I said, "Johnny, if you'd gotten up earlier, we wouldn't be late." Johnny asked me if I were afraid. And I said, "I'm not afraid, Johnny." And then this man started walking up the road. He came slowly, and Johnny kept teasing me and saying, "He's coming to get you, Barbara." And I laughed at him and said, "Johnny, stop it." And then Johnny ran away. And I went up to this man, and I was going to apologize.
Some kind of bug sound came through the left headset.
And he grabbed me. He grabbed me. And he ripped at me. He held me and he ripped at my clothes.
I think you should just calm down.
Oh, I screamed, "Johnny! Johnny, help me! Oh, help me!" And he wouldn't let me go. He ripped. And then Johnny came and he ran and he fought this man. And I got so afraid. I ran. And
Well, he was knocked out. That doesn't necessarily mean he was dead.
Mick, we better go out and get him. We have to go out and get Johnny. He's out there. Please, don't you hear me? We've got to go out and get him. Please! We have got to go get Johnny! Please help me! Please!
Don't you know what's going on out there? This is no Sunday school picnic.
Don't you understand? My brother is alone!
Your brother is dead.
No! My brother is not dead!
She's in a state of panic. So she doesn't burn up, I guess. She did say it was hot in there. Consider it.
Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens, and because of the crisis which is even now developing, this radio station will remain on the air day and night. This station and hundreds of other radio and TV stations throughout this part of the country are pooling their resources through an emergency network hookup to keep you informed of all developments. At this hour, we repeat, these are the facts as we know them. There is an epidemic of mass murder being committed by a virtual army of unidentified assassins. The murders are taking place in villages, cities, rural homes, and suburbs with no apparent pattern or reason for the slayings. It seems to be a sudden, general explosion of mass homicide. We have some descriptions of the assassins. Eyewitnesses say they are ordinary-looking people. Some say they appear to be in a kind of trance. Others describe them as being So, at this point, there is no really authentic way for us to say who or what to look for and guard yourself against. Misshapen monsters. Reaction of law enforcement officials is one of complete bewilderment at this hour. So far, we have been unable to determine that any kind of organized investigation is yet underway. Police, sheriff deputies, and emergency ambulances are literally deluged with calls for help. The scene can best be described as mayhem. Mayors of Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and Miami, along with the governors of several...
So they said it was, she said it was hot in there. He unbuttoned her jacket so that she could cool down. Now he's gonna heat the house up again.
Thousands of office and factory workers are being urged to stay at their places of employment, not to make any attempt to get to their homes. However, in spite of this urging and warning, streets and highways are packed with frantic people trying to reach their families or apparently to flee just anywhere. We repeat, the safest course of action at this time is simply to stay where you are.
Till he burns the whole house down.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just received word that the President has called a meeting of his cabinet to deal with the sudden epidemic of murder which has seized the eastern third of this nation. The meeting is scheduled to convene within the hour. Members of the presidential cabinet will be joined by officials of the FBI and joint meetings behind closed doors. The White House spokesman, in announcing this conference, says there will be an official announcement as soon as possible following that meeting. This is the latest dispatch just received in our newsroom. Latest word also from National Press Services in Washington, D.C. now tells us that the emergency presidential conference, which we've just mentioned, will include high-ranking scientists from the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. The extent of this latest meeting. Members of its cabinet, the FBI, joint chiefs of staff, and scientists from NASA, emergency network to bring you this news as it develops. We urge you to stay tuned to radio and TV and to stay indoors at all costs. Late reports reaching this newsroom tell of frightened people seeking refuge in churches, schools, and government buildings, demanding shelter and protection from the wholesale murder which apparently is engulfing much of the nation. Law enforcement officials are at a loss to explain or even at this hour, even to theorize about the reasons for this raven murder. So far, the advice we're able to give the public is something Chief T.K. Dunmore of Camden, North Carolina, was quoted as saying, quote, "Tell the people for God's sake to get off the streets. Tell them to go home and lock their doors and windows up tight. We don't know what kind of murder-happy characters we have here." End quote. He's Chief Dunmore of Camden, North Carolina. So far, the only descriptions, the only clues anyone has of the killers come from frightened witnesses of some of the slain. These eyewitness accounts variously describe the murderers as ordinary-looking people, misshapen monsters, people who look like they're in a trance, and things that look like people but act like animals. Some eyewitnesses tell of seeing victims.
That wah, 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 wah. Dome is kind of making me tired.
Similar killings have been reported around the Houston and Galveston areas, but nothing like
I found a gun and some bullets out there.
It was only late yesterday
Oh, and
when it
these.
first became clear we were facing some kind of national emergency. When first reports began filtering in, newsmen and law enforcement agencies were of the opinion
This
that
place is boarded up pretty solid now.
in nature. However, as these
We ought to be all right here for a while.
dramatically, it was soon apparent that
We have
this
the
was
gun
something
and
more than the
bullets.
usual run of lawlessness.
Food and the radio.
Began to suspect an obscure kind of conspiracy.
Sooner or later, someone
Things as
bound to come and get us out.
creatures from outer space. So again, we join with law enforcement agencies, urging you to seek shelter in a building. Lock the doors and windows securely.
Hey, that's us. We're doing all right.
Cautious of any suspicious strangers. And keep tuned to your radio and television for survival instructions and further details of this continuing story.
Look, I don't know if you're hearing me,
Goes on in the absence of any law.
but I'm going upstairs now.
It's almost as though some critical balance of
If anything should try to break in here, I can hear it from up there. I'll be down to take care of it.
we repeat this.
I'll be down to take care of
Everything's
it.
all right for now. I'll be back to reinforce the windows and doors later. But you'll be all right for now, okay?
I'll be back to reinforce the later.
Okay.
Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. That slow down, raspy.
Told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured.
Victims were apparently eaten. Resident Evil. Oh, I thought that that body had moved itself.
Consistent reports from witnesses to the effect that people who acted as though they were in a kind of trance were killing and eating their victims prompted authorities to examine the bodies of some of the victims. Medical authorities in Cumberland have concluded that in all cases, the killers are eating the flesh of the people they murdered. Repeating this latest bulletin just received moments ago from Cumberland, Maryland, civil defense authorities
Zenith.
that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured by their murderers. Medical examination of victims' bodies shows conclusively that the killers are eating the flesh of the people they kill. And so this incredible story becomes more ghastly with each report. It's difficult to imagine such a thing actually happening, but these are the reports we have been receiving and passing on to you, reports which have been verified as completely as is possible in this confused situation. It is happening. And if would appear that no one is safe from this wave of mass murder.
We're from town. A radio.
County, Pennsylvania. The Butler County Sheriff is verified by their slayers is true. No further details available at this time. However,
How long you guys been down there? I could use some help up here.
That's the cellar. It's the safest place.
You mean you didn't hear the racket we were making up here?
How were we supposed to know what was going on? Could have been those things for all we knew.
That girl was screaming. Sure, you must know what a girl screaming sounds like. Those things don't make any noise. Anybody would know somebody ever needed help.
Look, it's kind of hard to hear what's going on from down there. We thought we could hear screams, but for all we knew, that could have meant those things were in the house afterward.
And you wouldn't come up and help.
Well, if there were more, the racket sounded like the place was being ripped apart. How were we supposed to know what was going on?
Now, wait a minute. You just got finished saying you couldn't hear from down there. Now you say it sounded like the place was being ripped apart. It would be nice if you get your story straight, man.
All right, now you tell me. I'm not going to take that kind of a chance when we got a safe place. We luck into a safe place, and you're telling us we got to risk our lives just because somebody might need help, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
All right, why don't we settle this, mister? We came up, okay, we're here. Now I suggest we all go back downstairs before any of those things find out we're in here.
We can't get in here.
You got the whole place boarded up?
Yeah, most of it. All but a few spots upstairs. They won't be hard to fix.
You're insane. The cellar's the safest place.
I'm telling you, they can't get in here.
And I'm telling you, those things turned over our car. We were damn lucky to get away at all. Now you tell me those things can't get through this lousy pile of wood? His wife and kids downstairs. Kids hurt.
Well, I still think we're better off up here.
Well, I still think we're better off up here. Yes, that I do believe.
We have everything we need up here.
We can take all that up downstairs with us. Man, you're really crazy. You know that? You got 1,000,000 windows up here. All these windows, you're gonna make them strong enough to keep these things out, huh?
I told you those things don't have any strength. I smashed 3 of them and pushed another one out the door.
Did you hear me when I told you they turned over our car?
Oh, hell, any good 5 men can do that.
That's my point. Only there's not going to be 5 or even 10. There's going to be 20, 30, maybe 100 of those things. And as soon as they know we're here, this place is going to be crawling with them.
Well, if there's that many, they'll probably get us wherever we are.
Look, the cellar. The cellar, there's only one door, right? Just one door, that's all we have to protect. Mom and I fixed it so it locks and boards from the inside. But up here, all these windows...
There was a very loud creak in my right.
But down in the cellar, there's no place to run to. I mean, if they did get in...
And none of the characters responded.
We can get out of here if we have to. And we got windows to see what's going on outside. But down there with no windows, if a rescue party did come, we wouldn't even know it. But the cellar is the strongest place.
The cellar is a death trap.
I don't know, Mr. Cooper. I think he's right. You know how many's out there?
I don't know. Maybe 6 or 7.
Look, you two can do whatever you like. I'm going back down to the cellar, and you better decide. Because I'm going to board up that door, and I'm not going to unlock it again no matter what happens. Now, wait a minute, Mr. Cooper. No, I'm not going to wait. I've made my decision, now you make yours. Now, wait a minute. Let's think about this. We can make it to the cellar if we have to. And if we do decide to stay down there, we'll need some things from up here. So let's at least consider this a while.
You boxed yourself in the cellar and those things get in the house, you've had it. At least up here you have a fighting chance.
Oh, see, they're so peaceful. Tweet, 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 tweet. They just want to tweet.
There are a lot out back, too.
One cricket. Now they know you're there.
We gotta fix these boards. You're crazy. Those things are gonna be at every window and door in this place. We've got to get down into the cellar. Go down in that damn cellar. Get out of here! I'm taking the girl with me. You leave her here. Keep your hands off her. And everything else that's up here, too. Because if I stay up here, I'm fighting for everything up here. And the radio and the food is part of what I'm fighting for. Now, if you're going down the cellar, get. The man's insane. He's insane. We've got to have food down there. We've got a right. It's your house. We've got a right. You going down there with him? Well, yes or no? This is your last chance. No beating around the bush. Listen, I got a kid down there. She can't possibly. I couldn't bring her up here. She can't possibly take all the racket and those things smashing through the windows. Well, you're her father. If you're stupid enough to go die in that trap, that's your business. However, I am not stupid enough to follow you. It is tough for the kid. That old man is so stupid. Now, get the hell down in the cellar. You can be the boss down there. I'm boss up here. You bastards. You know, I won't open this door again. I mean it. Mr. Cooper, with your help, we can... With my help? Let him go, man. His mind is made up. Just let him go. Wait a minute. Judy, come on up here, honey. You're gonna let them get hurt too, huh? It's all right, honey. Go ahead. If we stick together, man, we can fix it up real good. There's lots of places we can run to up here. Mr. Cooper, we'd all be a lot better off. All three of us were working together.
All three of you? There's more than three.
Hey, kid. He's wrong, you know. I'm not boxing myself in down there.
On the air day and night.
Well, we're safe now. It's boarded up tight.
What about Tom and Judy?
They want to stay up there, let them. There are two other people upstairs, a man and a girl.
We heard the screaming.
Yeah, but I didn't know who they were, and I wasn't about to take any unnecessary chances.
Of course not, Harry.
Is she all right?
I don't know what it is. She feels warm. Maybe it's shock.
Where'd you get the bandage?
Some laundry in a basket. I tore a sheet.
Let them stay upstairs. Let them. Too many ways those monsters can get in up there. We'll see who's right. We'll see when they come begging me to let them in down here.
When your daughter turns into a zombie and eats
To be
you.
right, everybody else to be wrong.
What do you mean by that?
Does anyone up there know why we're being attacked?
Whatever it isn't just happening here. It's some kind of...
I'm surprised this is pretty much the entire movie.
The radio said to stay inside.
Radio?
Radio upstairs. I heard a news bulletin.
There's a radio upstairs and you boarded us in down here?
I know what I'm doing.
What did it say?
Nothing. Nothing. They don't know anything yet. There's mass murder everywhere, and people are supposed to look for a safe place to hide.
Take the boards off that door.
We are staying down here, Helen.
Harry, that radio is at least some kind of communication. If the authorities know what's happening, well, they'll send people for us to tell us what to do. How are we going to know what's going on if we lock ourselves in this dungeon?
may not enjoy living together, but dying together isn't going to solve anything. Those people aren't our enemies.
Mr. Cooper! Mr. Cooper, Ben found a television set upstairs.
Let's go up. Tom?
Yeah.
If Judy would come downstairs for a few minutes, Harry and I could come upstairs.
Okay, yeah, right away.
Will you do it?
I have to.
Look, honey, nothing's going to get done with them down there and us up here.
Well, how about
For me.
the man go down there and she stay up here? What's the difference? Now the little girl's gonna zombify and gonna kill that young lady. And there'll be 2 zombies down there. And then they're gonna kill the man. The man gonna...
I'll take good care of her, Helen. She's all I have. Why don't you go upstairs now?
Her brother was killed.
Hey, give me a hand with this thing.
I gotta go help Ben with the television.
The ones from below will ruin it for the ones above.
Don't be afraid of me. I'm Helen Cooper, Harry's wife.
Helen?
This place is ridiculous.
Harry?
Look at this. There's a million weak spots up here. Give me one of those.
Her brother was killed.
And they talk about these windows. I can't see a damn thing. There could be 15 million of those things out there. That's how much good these windows are.
Why don't you do something to help somebody?
Why don't you?
Here I have it. Drag a couple of those chairs together.
There's a socket over here. Now, you better watch this and try to understand what's going on. I don't want anyone's life on my hands.
Is there anything I can do?
I don't want to hear any more from you, mister. If you stay up here, you take orders from me. And that includes leaving the girl alone.
It's on, it's on. There's no sound. Play with the rabbit here.
Reports, incredible as they seem, are not the results of mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria. What do they think? We're imagining all this?
Shut up.
All parts of the country. The wave of murder which is sweeping the eastern third of the nation is being committed by creatures who feast upon the flesh of their victims. First eyewitness accounts of this grisly development came from people who were understandably frightened and almost incoherent. Officials and newsmen at first discounted those eyewitness descriptions as being beyond belief. However, the reports persisted. Medical examinations of some of the victims bore out the fact that they had been partially devoured. I think we have some late word just arriving, and I'll interrupt to bring this to you. This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder. A widespread investigation of reports from funeral homes, morgues, and hospitals has concluded that the unburied dead are coming back to life and seeking human victims.
Until the dead come back.
When this emergency first began, radio and television was advising people to stay inside, behind locked doors for safety. Well, that situation has now changed. We're able to report a definite course of action for you. Civil defense machinery has been organized to provide rescue stations with food, shelter, medical treatment, and protection by armed National Guardsmen. Stay tuned to the broadcasting stations in your local area for this list of rescue stations. This list will be repeated throughout our news coverage. Look for the name of the rescue station nearest you and make your way to that location as soon as possible.
So we have that truck. If we can get some gas, we can get out of here.
There's a pump out by the shed.
I know, that's why I pulled in here, but it's locked.
Emergency meeting called this afternoon by the President. Since convening this conference of the Presidential Cabinet, the FBI, the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the CIA has not produced any public information. Why are space experts being consulted about an Earth-bound emergency? So far, all the betting on the answer to that question centers on the recent Explorer satellite shot to Venus. That satellite, you'll recall, started back to Earth, but never got here. That's the space vehicle which orbited Venus and then was purposely destroyed by NASA when scientists discovered it was carrying a mysterious high-level radiation with it. Could that radiation be somehow responsible for the wholesale murders we're now suffering? Newsman Don Quinn in Washington has posed those questions.
It's obvious our best move is to try to get out of here.
How are you going to get over to that pump? Look.
You're coming from a meeting regarding the explosion of the Venus probe, is that right?
Yes, that was the subject of the meeting.
You feel there is a connection between this and the phenomenon?
There's a definite connection.
In other words, you feel that the radiation on the Venus probe is enough to cause these mutations?
There was a very high degree of radiation.
Well, just a minute. I'm not sure that that's certain at all. I don't think that has been irrefutably
explanation that we have at this time.
In other words, it is the military's viewpoint that the radiation is not the cause of the mutation.
I can't speak for the entire military at this time, gentlemen. I must disagree with these gentlemen presently until this is irrefutably proved.
Everything is being done that can be done.
We'll have to hurry for our next meeting.
Professor, you feel that there is a definite connection between
Definite connection as far as Dr. Keller and myself.
Doctor, please. I thought we decided that is not proved yet.
Was the satellite when the satellite was exploded?
An unusual amount of radiation, enough to cause mutation under certain circumstances.
Could have happened.
Have a bearing on it.
It's a great kind of scene. Like, I kind of want to watch this in full screen and.
Later this afternoon. There will be a report this afternoon.
Well, perhaps there will be.
So they have this constant glare in the TV.
We have everything possible to solve the problem.
No, we have to try to get out of here.
He said the rescue stations have doctors and medical supplies. If we could get care in there, we could get help for her.
It's one of the world's foremost authorities on space science and technology.
Willard. I saw a sign that said Willard.
It's only about 17 miles from here.
You know this area. You from around here?
Judy and I are both from around here. We were on our way up to the lake to go swimming. And Judy had a radio, and we heard the first reports about this. So we knew the old house was here, and we came in and found the lady upstairs dead. Then these other people came. We went down into the basement and put a bar across the door, and it is pretty strong. How could we possibly get away from here? We've got a sick child, 2 women, 1 woman out of her head, 3 men, and the place is surrounded with these things.
Dr. Grimes, your entire staff, I know, has been working very hard to find some solution to these things that are happening. Do you have any answers at this time?
Yes, we have some answers. But first, let me stress the importance of seeking medical attention for anyone who's been injured in any way. We don't know yet what complications might result from such injury.
How bad has your kid been hurt?
Good advice, Doctor. Now, how about the basic
Look, you go down there and tell Judy. Yeah, you tell Judy to come up here and you stay with the kid, all right?
In the Oldham at the university, we had a cadaver. Cadaver from which all 4 limbs had been amputated. Sometime early this morning, it opened its eyes and began to move its trunk. It was dead, but it opened its eyes and tried to move.
They want you upstairs. Did she ask for me?
She had to do anything.
I don't understand. Baby. It's Mommy.
I heard. I'll come back down as soon as I find out what they want.
Thank you, Judy.
The body should be disposed of at once, preferably by cremation.
Well, how long after death, then, does the body become reactivated?
It's only a matter of minutes.
Minutes? Well, that doesn't give people time to make any arrangements.
Oh, you're right. It doesn't give them time to make funeral arrangements. The bodies must be carried to the street and burned. They must be burned immediately. Soak them with gasoline and burn them. The bereaved will have to forego the dubious comforts that a funeral service will give. They're just dead flesh and dangerous.
I see.
Judy, I need you to find some bedspreads or sheets to tear up into small strips, okay? Is there a fruit cellar here?
Yes.
We need some bottles or jars to make Molotov cocktails and hold them out while we try to escape.
Hey, there's a big can of kerosene down there.
I'll see what I can find.
I'll look for the bottles.
There's a big key ring down there. There may be a key to the gas pump on it.
I'll check.
We can toss the cocktails from a window upstairs. Meantime, a couple of us can go out and try to get the gas.
We don't know his name.
But that'll leave a door open someplace.
Yeah, that's right. Better be this door. It's closer to the truck. Before we go out, we'll put some supplies behind the cellar door. While we're gone, the rest of you can hold up in there.
I found some fruit jars in the cellar. And there's a key on here that's labeled for the gas pump out back.
I'm not really that used to the truck. I found it abandoned.
I can handle the truck, no sweat.
You're it, then. You and I'll go.
Yeah, I need the fiance's name and the black man's name.
You can go upstairs and toss the cocktails from a window.
I guess he's like a Hispanic, maybe?
After you toss the cocktails, you hustle back down here and
I got the white old dude, but I need the white young dude. Barbara's the white girl, sister. Johnny was the white guy's brother, or the white sister's brother. Yeah, I think just need the black guy's name. And then the Hispanic looking dude's name. So that's Barbara. No. That's Judy.
You always have a smile for me. How can you smile like that all the time? How many do you have done? Come on, honey, we gotta move.
Tom, are you sure about the phone?
The phone
Tom.
is dead out. All you get is a recorded message.
If I could only call the folks. They're going to be so worried about us.
The sick girl's
Everything will be
name.
all right. As soon as we get to Willard, we'll call them. They might even be there.
I know. Tom, are you sure we're doing the right thing, Tom?
What, about getting out of here?
Yeah.
Well, the television said that's the right thing to do. We've got to get to a rescue station.
I don't know.
Come on, honey, you're starting to sound like Mr. Cooper now.
But why do you have to go out there?
Look, I know how to handle that truck, and I can handle the pump. Ben doesn't know anything about that stuff.
Ben?
But we're safe in here.
For how long, honey?
Ben?
We're safe now. But there's going to be more and more of those things.
I know all that.
Hey, listen. Remember when we had the big flood? Remember how difficult it was for us to convince you that it was right to leave? Remember we had to go to Willard then? This isn't a passing thing, honey. It's not like just a wind passing through. We've got to do something, and fast.
I just don't want you to go out there, that's all.
Hey, Smiley. Where's that big smile for me? Boy. sure no use at all, are you? We've got work to do, honey. And you...
We better get her downstairs.
We have to go downstairs now, Barbara.
She's right. You have to go downstairs now, just for a little while until we get back. Then we can all leave.
Oh, like to leave. Yes.
Okay, so maybe Ben is the black guy. I don't have the sick girl's name.
Good luck.
Yeah.
You ready upstairs? Yeah. Okay, pass them.
He ends up burning the car.
I'm going with him.
Get back in the cellar.
I'm going.
It's too late.
Once you're coming, come on. Get in.
key won't work. Watch it. Watch the torch. Gotta get away from the pump. Hang on.
Holy shit. So they lost Tom and Judy.
Drag you out there and feed you those things.
Excuse me. Eat. Okay. Ah, it's nice and cooked.
Isn't it 3 o'clock yet? There's supposed to be another broadcast at 3 o'clock.
10 minutes.
Oh, only 10 more minutes? We don't have very long to wait. We can leave. Well, we better leave soon. It's 10 minutes to 3.
You know anything about this area at all? I mean, is Willard the nearest town?
I don't know. We were just trying to get to a motel before dark.
You say those things turned your car over. You think we can get it back on its wheels and drive it? Where is it?
Seems like it was pretty far away. Seems like we ran.
Forget it. It's at least a mile.
Johnny has the keys.
You gonna carry that child a mile through that army of things out there?
I can carry the kid. What's wrong with her? How'd she get hurt?
One of those things grabbed her.
Bit her on the arm.
What's wrong?
Who knows what kind of disease those things carry?
Is she conscious?
Barely.
She can't walk. She's too weak.
Well, one of us could try to get to the car.
You're gonna turn it over by yourself?
You have a car? Where? Where is it?
You won't be able to start it.
Yeah, I know. But where is it?
Good Lord.
Being monitored closely by scientists at all the radiation detection stations. At this hour, they report the level of the mysterious radiation continues to increase steadily. So long as this situation remains, government spokesmen warn that dead bodies will continue to be transformed into the flesh-eating ghouls. All persons who die during this crisis, from whatever cause, will come back to life to seek human victims unless their bodies are first disposed of by cremation. Our news cameras have just returned from covering such a search and destroy operation against the ghouls, this one conducted by Sheriff Conan McClellan in Butler County, Pennsylvania. So now let's go to that film report. All law enforcement agencies and the military have been organized to search out and destroy the marauding ghouls. The Survival Command Center at the Pentagon has disclosed that a ghoul can be killed by a shot in the head or a heavy blow to the skull. Officials are quoted as explaining that since the brain of a ghoul has been activated by the radiation, the plan is kill the brain and you kill the ghoul.
What do you think from the supply wagon, cuz?
No, we're all right. Hey, Cash, put that thing all the way in the fire. We don't want it getting up again. All right, we got no...
Put out the wind fire.
Oh, things aren't going too bad. Men are taking it pretty good. You want to get on the other side of the road over there?
Chief, do you think we'll be able to defeat these things?
Well, we killed 19 of them today right in this area. Those last 3 we caught trying to claw their way into an abandoned shed. They must have thought somebody was in there. There wasn't, though. We heard them making all kind of noise. We came over and beat them off, blasted them down.
Things are burning your face. Can I see you here?
Yeah, okay.
Chief, if I were surrounded by 6 or 8 of these things, would I stand a chance with them?
Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot them in the head. That's a sure way to kill them. If you don't, get yourself a club or a torch. Beat them or burn them. They go up pretty easy.
Well, Chief McClellan, how long do you think it will take you until you get the situation under control?
Well, that's pretty hard to say. We don't know how many of them there are. We know when we find them, we can kill them.
Are they slow-moving, Chief?
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
Well, in time, would you say you ought to be able to wrap this up in 24 hours?
Well, we don't really know. We know we'll be into it most of the night, probably into the early morning. We're working our way toward Willard, and we'll team up with the National Guard over there, and then we'll be able to give a more definite view.
Thank you very much, Chief McClellan. This is Bill Cardill, WIC TV 11 News.
Thank you, Bill, for that report. Official spokesman declined to speculate just how long it may take to kill off all the flesh eaters, so long as the heavy rain...
Is the fuse box in the cellar?
I don't know. It isn't the fuse. The power lines are down. Helen, I have to get that gun.
Haven't you had enough?
But 2 people are dead already on account of that guy. Take a look out that window, kid.
The Alpha. They're organizing. Karen. What's the girl's name? Bam. Killed. Helen. Both killed. Barbara's alive, and I guess it's Ben. I guess Ben is the black guy. It's the only other name I've heard. So it's back to Ben and Barbara. Oh, it's Johnny. She gone. It ain't good. And he's still got, what, the dead guy downstairs and the dead lady? So I guess that's Barbara dead, right? So it's just Ben. And he just... Oh, I was getting ready to say maybe he fired all his shots. Oh shoot, my controller's dead? I'm glad it didn't disconnect me. Darn it. I hope I didn't lose any kind of an achievement. Because now it considers that I stepped away. I might have completely missed the warning. Like, hey, your controller's about to die. Yeah, I may have missed an achievement for not sitting by the TV the entire time.
Dog, there's a house over here behind those trees. We want to go check it out.
Frank, look over here, Bill. Yeah, Chief, we're going to stay with it till we meet up with the National Guard.
Where'd you get the coffee?
One of the volunteers, you're doing all the work, you take it.
Thank you. We should be wrapped up here about 3 or 4 more hours. We'll probably get into Willard then. I guess you can go over there and meet the National Guard. Nick, you and the rest of these men want to come with me?
Well, Bill, I'm checking the office, see what's happening. All right, Steve, tell them we're going to stay with it, and everything appears to be under control.
Somebody had a cookout here, Vince.
Yeah, sure looks like it, Cop.
Should have stayed down in the cellar. If he just would have listened to Harry.
Get up here. Nick, Tony, Steve, you want to get out in that field and build me a bonfire? You, drag that out of here and throw it on the fire. Nothing down here? All right, go ahead down and give him a hand. Let's go check out the house.
There's something there. I heard a noise.
All right, Vince, hit him in the head, right between the eyes. Good shot. Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him.
What?
Another one for the fire.
Are you kidding me? Wow. Wow. Harry, Helen, let's make sure I spell their names right. Tom and Judy, yep. That was the whole movie. Holy shit. I'm surprised it was the entire film. And again, I've never seen this movie before. I'm pretty sure that this is Romero's work. And I'm pretty sure, like 99.99% sure that they did not make this just for this game. Yeah, I wonder if there was an achievement that I missed because the camera pulled away. when I lost connection with the controller. Too bad. If there was an achievement, I lost it. And I guess I could have watched it like this, without the massive glare. Los Hermacaucus? The Monkey Bros. They love to hide. So I just put the monkey down? Oh, is this chapter going to be all about the monkeys? A Christmas like any other, hiding under the tree. The Monkey Bros. The heck? Ooh, the monkeys are gone. Dojuan? The hell? New movie? Oh, look at that's a Nintendo 64 controller. Or a Nintendo GameCube controller. With what looks like maybe a PlayStation. That's the one that I had. I think this was the first one to have analog sticks, right? The Screaming of the Lambs, or The Silence of the Lambs. Zombie. I Never Lost Control. Fragile Toys.
They ought to make the day the time changes, the first day of summer.
What?
Great room.
Well, it's 8 o'clock and it's still light.
Before his brother Isaac got sick, they both used to play in this same way by hiding the monkeys. It seems like a good memory, but for Sam, it's more like a bad joke.
You know, I figure we're either going to have to move Mother out here or move the grave into Pittsburgh.
She can't make a trip like
Maybe I should have watched the movie this way, so there wasn't as much glare.
No.
That's very cool, though, that the whole movie's in the game.
Remember what the man looks like?
Johnny, it takes you 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes to put the wreath on the grave and 6 hours to drive back and forth. Mother wants to remember, so we trot 200 miles into the country and she stays at home.
Well, we're here, John.
Oh, I can't get out?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming back on the air after an interruption due to technical problems.
Where are they hiding? Do they have names?
Nothing wrong with the radio. Must have been the station.
Hiding under the tree. So Sam and Isaac. We found them for the first time. Well done, son.
Well, there's no one around.
Nothing.
You'd gotten up earlier.
Oh, look, I already lost an hour's sleep when the time changed.
I think you complain just to hear yourself talk. There it is.
So I can't leave. There's... I guess I'm supposed to find the monkeys? Sketchbook.
I wonder what happened to the one from last year.
Okay.
Each year we spend good money on these things. We come out here and the one from last year's gone.
Well, the flowers die, and the caretaker or somebody takes them away.
Yeah, a little spit and polish. You can clean this up. Sell it next year. Wonder how many times we bought the same one.
Are they in the drawing? Am I supposed to look at this somehow? I mean, this fell down. Is there something behind the... Nothing there.
Hey, I mean, praying's for church.
Finn instead of Jaws. Yeah, I may have to end the stream just because I didn't think that entire movie was going to be there, but it was, which I enjoyed it. But that ended up making the stream a little bit longer than I think it was going to be, and for some reason I can't get out of the door. I guess some kind of space. Do I need to find the monkeys? Interact. This isn't here. Lamp there, they're not there.
Stop it! You're ignorant.
Planet. Space.
Stop it! You're acting like a child.
Monkeys, dark, dark, darker.
Look, there comes one of them now.
He'll hear you.
Here he comes now. I'm getting out.
Is this how long it's going to take me to actually find the monkeys? Was the length of the entire movie? Fishville. Nothing, nothing. Nothing. Can I turn on the computer? No. Nothing with the pants. Not behind the computer. I can't crouch. Limited controls. Very, very limited controls. Very limited interaction. Sometimes human places create human monsters. Are they up here? No, the showtime. Oh, there they are. Okay, so I found them there. Do I just have to keep... I mean, I'm looking right at you. Like, how long do I have to stare at you guys?
He picks up something.
What do I use the eye for?
What?
What? I didn't... What's the what? Why did he say what? What did he see? Hold on. Let's go over here. Same sketchbook. I don't have the physical eye. Seeing double of everything.
This is wrong.
3, one more time. Okay. Back here again. Still chapter 3. The puff already happened.
It is night.
Well, that's interesting.
And someone knocks on the door.
Something passed in front of the light. This is good now. Behind the moon. Oh, keys. Somewhere keys. Not knocking on the door anymore.
He is trapped again, anxious about how much time he'll have before whatever is knocking at the door comes in.
I don't have like keys or anything.
A memory of his grandmother, Dolores. She was always a very devout woman.
I pray
Sam
that
was
my
scared
husband's...
to see her pray when he was little.
I pray that my husband's curse does not stay in this family. Please let us all be healthy.
Sam finds a torch. What a coincidence.
Oh, wow. Okay, so... yeah, flashlights are a pretty scary thing. Like, they're supposed to... Can I put that on there? Well, I don't know how to answer the door. Do I go downstairs, you think? Oh, that was pretty good. He's holding the door shut. That was pretty good. So, they are scared of what's outside, too. They're like my buddies. This is cardboard? What's the cardboard doing here? Is there going to be finally something at the end of the door? Oh. What's the red light up there? Is it like a fire detector? Oh, maybe the sheet guy will let me in. As long as I don't have the light shining on him. But sometimes I'm curious whether or not these pictures were always here. I think I have to go down. Like, just come in already. Maybe now I can open the door? There's some kind of interaction that I'm probably gonna have to do. Do I bar up the door? I can't look through the... House for sale, 555-1990. 555-1990. Yeah, bro, I know you want in, but there's nothing I can do. Yes, yes, you want in, don't you? Okay, that was a fire alarm. I didn't order any pizza. I can actually order my own pizza. I think I actually work at a pizza joint. Yeah, I'm not sure what you want to do. Hello, Shale. Yeah, there's something like... This guy's blocking the door. Light turned off, nothing. I don't have the key to this. It says behind the moon. Okay, so if I open up this book, it says behind the moon. And then there's an eye. Behind the moon. Is this supposed to be the moon? Behind the moon. I ordered you a pizza, even put pineapple on it. Sweet, man. Oh, are you the one at the door? Sweet, bro, man. Give me that pizza. Give me that taste of pizza. Come on, Shay, you got me a pizza? Come on, I'll let you in. But I can't open the door. Nothing I can do, Shale. I can't let... you're gonna have to eat the pizza yourself. Behind the moon is the only clue I have. Behind the moon. I imagine that, like, the pattern on the wall kinda looks like that pattern. Like, That, no. Do I have, like, was able to access the room. I don't see any other, I can't go back in this room. Can I go in this room now? Nope, that's not accessible. I don't see, oh wait.
A very old note from Sam's grandfather, named Isaac, like his brother. He never got to know him. He killed himself.
My moon. I still remember when we met during that eclipse. You were looking at the sky and I was looking at you. And we both said we witnessed the most beautiful thing in our lives. You have always said it was fate. And although you know I don't believe in such things, I do believe in you. So it must be true, since that was the day when two souls came together to create something beautiful like our two children. But Dolores, I feel that my soul has rotted away, leaving a hole inside me that I can't explain. And I know you have noticed it too, as I hear you praying for me every night. I wish I had your strength and could go on, but I can't anymore. I wish you remember all the incredible experiences we have shared over the years, and don't let what I'm going to do today dim your light. Please don't look. I love you with all my heart. Dolores, I'm sorry. Or whatever. I love you with all my heart. And kills himself. Whatever. Ooh, the grandma keys. The grandma keys. We finally opened that box. The door
has disappeared.
Oh, has it? Can I just put the door back on since I just collected it? Interesting. Interesting. Do I have the ability to put the door back on? So we do here. I can't do anything with it. Is that the bathroom?
The house is being consumed by rocks and sand. Sam's nightmare seems to be spreading everywhere.
This whole thing's a dream. That's probably how they'll explain it all. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? It's good to see you. I can see that you're moving under the sheets. It's alright. You mind if I take this? Sand. Arena. Really? Spanish for sand is arena? Thanks, bro. Anything else? Oh no, an open paint can. That means that paint's gonna dry out. Oh, shame, shame. Oh, crap, that reminds me. I am doing some painting, and I left my paintbrush drying outside throughout the day so the sun would dry it up, and I left it outside. It's 8 p.m. I need to go bring that inside. So, I will be right back. All right, we are back. Again, thank you so much, Shell, for dropping in and saying hi. I hope you're having a great night. I know you're coming to the end of your day, so I appreciate your time, and sleep well or hang out, whatever you'd like. And thank you for those that kind of stuck around during that entire, what was it, like an hour and a half long movie that was in the game? George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead. Like the entirety of the movie was there, so let's continue. Alright, so we picked up. We're gonna move on. Open doors. Waiting for a song. Just wanting to open some doors. Just wanting to open that door. And we walk down a dark hallway with only our trusty light. And when the lights go out, oh, great. Okay. So this is where we'd want to put the door, I imagine. Do I need to inspect? No. Seems like where we'd want to put it. What do you think? Do I have to... Hold on. Let's back up. And do something like this, I guess. There. Go back to the door. Inspect it. We're almost there. Let's back up a little bit more, maybe. I don't know if this is doing anything, but like we're almost there. Maybe we do we want to go this way? I feel like we'd want to go this way. Maybe a little bit closer. Yeah, I don't know. Let's turn around and go the other way, I guess. Do we want to put the door here instead? Okay, I want to back up a little bit more. Bam. Place. Connect. Knock knock. Okay, move over this way a little bit. Go back and do it again. Yeah, I'm sure I would interact with it. guess we could back up like here. Here, here. Move over a little bit. It's probably nothing. Look down a little bit, maybe? Down. So close, so close. I don't know. Can I feel like it's one of these doors, and I put that in, but that's like the front door. What if it was the opposite way? Some cracks in the wall there. So maybe it's the other way? Right? Because if I was on the other side of the door, it would not be this way, would it? No, because if I turned around, yeah, it would be on this side, wouldn't it? If I was facing the door, yeah. It'd be... yeah, it'd be this side. Get a little bit over this way, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if lining it up is an actual thing. It would be this way. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any clues. Nothing to go on. Yeah, and I think we're coming close to the 3-hour mark. I think I may have to make this a two-parter just because we had the full Night of the Living Dead movie that we watched. In game, no doubt. A surprising gift, if you will. So where do I gotta put the door there, buddy? You tell me? Bars. What's in here? Massive chain. Nothing else. No interaction. Did I already come this way? No, I didn't. Oh, maybe I turned myself around. That's what I did. What? What? Come on. Bring it. You'll scare me. Hey, what's up, buddy? Interact, no. Oh, I kind of remember this. Oh, I'm back here.
And all this to return here, to a place with no way out. But luckily, it's just another bad dream.
What's up, buddy? Can you answer that for me? Of course. Hey, could you please answer that door for me? Really appreciate it. You guys have a phone in here? Typical. Okay, so the audio's coming from there, but it could just be a lie. I may have to go around this way, which makes no sense. See, the phone's actually coming from over here. Probably. Yeah, see, now, when I was up there, it sounded like the phone was right in front of me.
Do you really think this is a nightmare? It's so basic.
Yeah.
He used to do better than that.
Oh, did he?
So you can see he's losing control over you.
Who?
That's right. You can see a lot of things now.
Can't see anything.
Things you couldn't see before.
Really?
Things he can't even see.
What can't he see?
Pay attention.
To who?
This is not a test anymore.
Really?
And in order to escape,
Is it a graduation?
you have to go back.
Back where?
Even if it hurts.
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel any pain. I have to go back where?
No. You shouldn't trust a stranger behind the phone. After all, he's stuck here because of him.
Okay, so my vision is narrowing. And if I let it go, it'll just kind of do this. So if I fight it, I'm not sure where they're wanting me to go back to. So I'm going to mash the button here. I guess I can't answer that.
Sam experiences that feeling of relief again, like at the end of his other nightmares. Soon, everything will be back to normal, if you stop resisting.
The clock is there. I'm resisting, but let's see how far back I can go. Even if it's painful, can't get through there. Alright, again, I'm mashing the the R1 button. Okay, I've gone that way. Let's go back this way. I feel like the narrator is the one against me. I'm gonna see if I stop, it starts to narrow, so I'm mashing the R1 again. Okay, guess I'm not going that way. So I guess I'm just supposed to let it take me, or... I climb up the ladder. Oh wait, wasn't this door over here? Can I move the chair? Still mashing R1. Mashing, mashing, mashing. Unable to open any doors. I don't know if it's worth what I'm doing right now. And I pull the plug, just checking to see if there's anything that I can interact with. If you just stop resisting. Alright, so they've shut all the doors on me. I don't see anything that I can interact with anymore. This is a TV maybe playing back there. I can only go so far upstairs before they... Oh wait, can I go here? Store, nope, it's not available. I don't see any storage. I don't see any interaction. I'm still mashing the R1. Is it like a phone call that I can make? Looking for help. Should I dial a number? 555-1462. I'm hitting the SOS button. Five 1962. 555-1962. 555-19.
Hi, you are calling for Eva Hale. I'm not available at the moment. Please leave a message or call back another time. Thank you.
Okay. Fin 3D. Eva. Title pending. Cheer up. Be careful. Okay, that was one door that I couldn't get through before. I go back that way? Is this door gonna close? What about this one that I could never open? Mashing R1. Mashing R1. Can't go that way.
What?
I'm gonna move closer to it.
The first time was a long time ago, when I lost my brother. We were little, but He always kept an eye on me, even when his health got really bad. The idiot said he had to protect me, and I don't know from what, but I think he did. It was stupid that they tried to hide his illness from me, because Isaac and I talked about everything. I remember I didn't know what cancer was, but I did know that it was a very bad thing. Like a monster.
I saw a ghost. Okay, so now I'm not having to mash the button anymore. The first shadow. Oh, if I only made it to the first of 4. Oh, this is where I came in before, right?
Stop. Whatever you did, it wasn't right.
Did they just... Very clever. Resisting. Oh, look. One of them's gone. Or at least one of them's white. Okay. That was actually cool. He took control and made me go back to the beginning. Alright. Well, there we are. That's a pretty good place, I think, to call it. Let's see. Alright, yeah. Thank you all so much for joining me on this Chapter 3. Probably gonna be Chapter 4 for this next section. But we'll discover that on the next stream for Luto. Yeah, thanks so much, Shale, for coming in, and those that might be watching this on demand. Thank you so much for coming over and spending some of your time. Again, it's the most limited resource you have, so spending some of it here with me is much appreciated. I will say that the game hasn't really scared me. It's got a nice puzzle mechanic to it. I think it's relying a lot on jump scares, but that was just stage 1, maybe stage, or like, I guess section 1 of 4. So I like the game. It's got good atmosphere. It's suspenseful. I can't wait though to see some of the stuff that's standing in the room just down the hall. I've had like 1 or 2 instances of that. But I like to interact with that kind of stuff, but it's still unsettling. I want to be unsettled and scared. I want to have a sense of fear and dread, which to this day only the playable teaser has ever done for me. So, alright, yeah, I'll see you guys. Maybe we'll play this one tomorrow, because I'm quite interested to see how I progress through this. I thought the game... I'm kind of feeling like it's worth more than $19 if the amount of time I've played it up to this point was just 1 shadow. So we've got 3 more to go, or maybe they'll be faster, who knows. Alright, that's about it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.